Do what? It didn't get spent. All right.
John, thank you for going and doing this. A lot of this stuff we talked about adding to the fields, and now you've already purchased at a discounted rate. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Ahead of the game.
I took, baseball coach took time to go with me, and also Buddy went with me to look at all this stuff. So they took a day to go look at it. I wouldn't have been bidding on a tractor unless I had somebody there that had more knowledge of what they were looking at than I did. So.
Quite a bit of stuff there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Good thing you did. No, that's some good deals.
The next toppers, is that what we were talking about?
Those plastic deals that go over the top of the chain link fence so the kids don't get caught on them and stuff, there's enough to go all the way around the softball field and the baseball field with that.
That's really good.
That's probably a fraction of what we were looking at.
Yeah, they're about $1 a foot when you buy them new. You got a pretty good deal.
Okay, moving right along. Consent items. I think everybody's read the minutes. Tammy's gonna make some little adjustments we talked about.
Take out that we went into that.
Any questions on the minutes? We'll move down to monthly expenditures. And there's a couple things. And upgrading the laptops.
What page you
On page 21. My question really is, I thought we were doing a lot of that in-house, and we got Forefront to do that? $10,000 to upgrade old Dell laptops?
I'll check on that one to know exactly what all was done on that. I'm sure Forefront did some of it, but I'll have to
I know one,
find out exactly what that was.
we did some of that in the summer, one year, we used some summer, yeah.
I remember that, but
What about handheld transmitters? I know it's on page 20.
Oh, that was through the ACE program. That was for them. That's the ACE program. That's the way they communicate during the after-school program.
Judging cards,
Where are we at? What page are you on?
not above yet, 5 lines. And I'm just curious what they are.
Oh, that's an ag for their judging contest that they do.
Oh.
Clay Ewell is one that puts those out, so they'll have them to work on their judging practice and stuff.
And Chromebook insurance, and it's not an issue, but you said $100, somebody paying for the insurance now, or? On page like 19.
You gotta tell me where, because I'm sitting here looking at a different place.
A refund, third from bottom.
Third from the bottom.
They decided not to get a Chromebook. Their
Okay.
parents were purchasing them a device and they had already paid the
Yeah, there was 2
insurance.
kids. They had already paid the insurance on 2 of them, so we just gave them the money back when they bought their own device.
Them things are going over very well, aren't they? I think my brother's thinking about buying his kid one for
She's
Christmas.
the one that did that.
She's still eating, Charlotte?
could a parent buy, like they're gonna buy one of those Chromebooks? They go out and buy it, or could they buy it through the school?
You get $275.
Actually, it's easier to
one.
buy it online for them. I mean, if I was gonna do that, the only thing it won't have is the controller through the district, so it won't be filtered when they're at home, like it is through the district.
But couldn't we bring it up here and let them do what they need to do?
$275?
$250.
I don't know that
$50 a
they
year for
hit into
insurance.
our controller, but they could. I'd have to talk to Lena about that to know for sure.
Okay.
Because they're filtered through our school filter even at home right now, because we have a mobile filter, so it's the same filter at home as it is here. But if they buy their own and bring it, it doesn't have that same filter at home.
Okay, no more questions about the bills? Any discussion or question about the transfers? You see the ones that are listed?
There's 2 of them, 2.
And all the motion we'll have to make is to approve the consent items, and that would pretty much cover the recommended and non-recommended, or whatever. Am I correct?
That's right. You worded it right.
Approve all the consent items
As presented, okay.
as presented.
Who's gonna second that?
I'll second.
Okay, Mike made the motion and Charlotte seconded that all the consent items be approved. All in favor? Unanimous. School first report, or board training opportunities, go ahead, there's some stuff in the board packet about some dates.
Speaking of the superintendent's evaluation webinar, that's what's right there on that, on the board training opportunities. November 13th, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow, from noon to 1, you can register, or from 7 to 8, you can register for either one of those, and you can watch that on your own computer at home to get the evaluation training. You can even get that.
What,
Page 28 in your book.
when is it?
It's actually tomorrow.
I think I saw one on the tab.
And there may be another one, but this is the one that I got from the Region Center.
It may have been where I saw it, but I might have seen one on the tab today too.
How many more hours have we gotta get?
I would have to look at how many hours you have. You're supposed to have 5 per year.
How many do we get from,
Got
Three.
and a half.
Three.
Three for him.
man, that's close enough, isn't it?
Well, this is if, for instance, if she hadn't any training on the superintendent's evaluation, it would be a good way for you to watch a webinar and not have to go anywhere and get that taken care of. That's what this is for. So Ken, if you wanted to get on an evaluation, that's,
You would get a copy of our.
I'm just giving you a hard
Thank
time.
you.
Was it?
Do you know how many
Copy of our
hours
hours
is
at San Antonio.
I'll put that on my agenda.
Whatever.
Because I need to go on classes.
I'm just,
What?
if y'all get, and that was the training opportunities that I had, so if y'all wanted to see that, that's fine.
And I guess probably I'll watch it up here, but want to come up to it, can't we?
Good, if you wanted to get
Yeah, I
together.
want one of the office ones.
I'd have to get it registered, get everybody registered so they can watch it here.
Candy have to stay with us.
Is that tomorrow? Yeah, see, I won't be able to be around.
Look, here or there.
Okay.
Well, you're the one we're trying to evaluate.
I don't have to learn how to evaluate myself.
If anybody's interested in any training, especially this December 4th training, that's good at 11 down the road, like the new board members, Stacy, I think that'd be,
I think I already have it.
Yeah, I think she got it at San Antonio and places like that. She did
That was my
it.
longest one, like 2 hours.
well, cool, okay.
Okay.
School first report.
1 hour training
Is
period.
it Joe's turn?
Yep, Joe's turn.
Right.
Put the screen down.
No, it's going-
You make, yeah, you're fixing to get. There's plenty of room over here.
It's real interesting, you probably wanna move around if you want.
Good to stay up, good.
Okay. Everyone, this is our school first rating that we receive every year. And of course, for those of you who've seen it before, you know that this is not for this school year. The one we're doing right now is for 10-11, and it just came out. What it is it's an accountability system for us, and its goal is to achieve the quality performance, blah, blah, blah. What that means is it lets you know how you stand with other school districts. It's a system that they rate us all on. There are 4 ratings that you can receive: superior, above standard, standard, and substandard. We, Latexo ISD, received a rating of superior achievement. It is based on these 10-11 school year data. There are 20 indicators that were reviewed this year. I believe last year we had 22, if I recall, and they cut 2 of them out. So that was a good thing, because one of them they had in there, nearly every school around here didn't do good on that particular one, so it's good that they got that one out there. The rating is based on points that are related to,
The reason they pulled that out is because of the cuts in education. They were not going
no
to,
one was.
they were not going to penalize school districts for using fund balance to keep their school afloat when they weren't paying them enough money. That was the main reason that they backed off on that one.
The way that you get your score is it's based on points that on these questions you have yes answers to, and then there's backup calculations. And I sent this out to everybody, and I know you looked at it and with a fine-tooth comb and asked you to come to me with any questions. And so when I get to those ones where I had a couple come to me, and I'll answer those for them whenever we get to those. And we scored a 68 out of a possible 70, so that was really, really good.